Hi everyone, it's Christy here. Today I have my completed Harry Potter mini album documenting Adeline's first year. So if you follow me on Instagram or have seen any of my process videos from past months, you will know that I've been doing monthly photo shoots with a Harry Potter theme with my daughter Adaline, and so I decided to take those photos and make a mini album. Now, this is a 4x6 album from Snap or Simple Stories. It's black. I still have to do the book plate, which I always forget to do or leave till the last minute, but I'll just pop some paper in there. I have this ribbon from my stash that I actually used on Disney World trip album previously, so luckily I had enough to do that. And I used some cards that I got from Studio Calico that were Harry Potter themed, so that's where this card is from. I also used some labels from my stash. I have a tutorial on the labels if you want to check it out on my YouTube channel here. I'll link it in the description box. And then I had this lightning bolt wood veneer, which I just stamped with StazOn and adhered with some glossy accents. I also used some paper, in addition to the cards from Studio Calico, I also used some paper from the Make Your Mark collection and the We Are Family collection, which is from Fancy Pants, and the Make Your Mark is from Blvd. So I'll do my best to kind of share with you the products that I use throughout, but hopefully it won't get too repetitive. Alright, so inside I have the ribbon as well going throughout. I used a stamp from Studio Calico. I don't know, it's probably from like April 2014 possibly, maybe 15. And I only know that because the stamp set had the word April in there. So that would be my best guess. But it had a little lightning bolt, both the outline and the solid image, so I just stamped those randomly. And then I had these paper clips that I bought from an Etsy shop, a planner Etsy shop. I forget the name of it, but I could probably find out for you. And I had those just for my planner, and so I pulled those out and put them into the book. And I just had an envelope that I got in a paper issue swag bag that I trimmed down to fit, and it's a little bit underneath the ribbon as well. It had the word yummy underneath there, so I just covered that up with a bunch of labels, and then I just filled the pocket with a bunch of cards. They really have no significance or anything on there yet. A couple of the cards are from the Studio Calico set, so I just included those as well. And then I just included some coordinating colors from the album. And I just tucked those inside. I really do like the way people do that, and I've never really done it before, so I decided to give that a go. And then just so that the paper clips popped out of had something to stick to and pop out of the envelope, I just cut down a 3x4 card and put those on there as well. And then I used this opportunity to use some paper clips and clothespins that I had just kicking around in, again, just some coordinating colors. So this one I believe I got from Studio Calico as well, and then this one I think I got in a swag bag. And yeah, and then this acrylic piece that says Believe is from Ali Edwards, and because I don't really do 12x12 layouts and it's pretty big for Project Life, I decided to include it in my Harry Potter album, and I love the way it looks. Some other elements that are repeated throughout the album are these tiny word stickers from Tim Holtz and these red alpha stickers from Simple Stories. So you'll see lots of those throughout the album. Now the album itself came with some page protectors that were 3x4 and 4x6, along with some 2x2 square protectors. And then I also bought a package of just 4x6 photo sleeves. So this one just is kind of my title page. It says Witchcraft and Wizardry, and it's from Studio Calico. I added a little tab punch there just so that people viewing the album will know not to turn this page and miss out on it. So there's just a little tab. And then this star is from Fancy Pants, We Are Family. On the reverse is a wand card from Studio Calico. I also borrowed a stamp set from my friend Tara, Create Life Paper Words. Sorry, I just realized we were kind of wonky there. There we go. Stamp set from Tara that she had from Kelly Purkey, and it's called Potterhead. So I did a bit of stamping, which turned out okay in some areas and not so great in other areas, but that's where this Harry Potter stamp is from. And I just said that this album documents Adeline's first year with photographs incorporating the magic and whimsy of the wizarding world of Harry Potter. These chipboard alphas are from Fancy Pants as well. And then I also just kind of went to my stash and found some cards, mostly from Gossamer Blue, that coordinated with the colors that were found in the Studio Calico set. So yeah, a lot of stash busting to make this album work. This card is from Gossamer Blue, Studio Calico. And so for each photo, there is a coordinating word that states the month, how many months old she is. So this is her 1 month old photo, and she was a mandrake. And I just did a little bit of journaling about the photo. So not so happy to be posed as a shrieking mandrake. And Nora is so cute too, covering her ears. I just love that photo. All right, so month 2, she was not able really to do much at this point, like as far as being cooperating for a photo, so I just laid her on a blanket. My mom made all the crocheted things that you see, so the scarves, the hats, that sort of thing. So I just laid her next to a Harry Potter book with a wand, and it says, Getting Her First Wand and Exploring Diagon Alley. Did a little shaker pocket with these sequins from Studio Calico, and then these black circle stickers are also from Studio Calico, and this one says Little. Another stamp from Kelly Purkey. On the reverse side, it says Magic. So I just put the 2 stickers together. I used a flare, from Freckled Fawn, so I'll just tuck that in. I tried to adhere it to the page protector, which clearly did not work, so I'll have to put it inside or retry that with maybe some red line tape if I can find mine. These puffy stickers are from Bella Boulevard as well, and I use the stars and the hearts in lots of different colors throughout the album. Month 3, Adeline's dressed up as Dobby. She says, How adorable is Adaline dressed as Dobby? She became a free elf this day and was given all of our spare socks. Not that she keeps them on her feet. And I love that photo shoot so much that I included 2 photos. Another card, the same card that's on the front cover, and I didn't really know what to put in this label, so I put, I love you more than Dobby loves socks, which is just a quote that I found on Pinterest, and then you can see my crappy stamping abilities there. 4 months old, this is in October, so we had to do a pumpkin photo shoot, another stamp set from Kelly Purkey, Potterhead. These flags that you see throughout are from Heidi Swap. Just a miscellaneous paperclip that I had in my stash that matched well, but I believe was from Studio Calico, and our little pumpkin pasty, or pasty, I don't know how they say it in Harry Potter, pasty, I think. Another little tiny word sticker from Tim Holtz, and then this typewriter just is acting as a filler card, and that's from Fancy Pants. Month 5, this is in November, so this is when J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts came out, the book and the movie, so I just collected a bunch of stuffies from Nora, essentially, and put them in the suitcase. And I love this picture so much. So it just says that Adaline surrounded herself with some magical creatures and her own enchanted suitcase. Month 6, this is another card from Studio Calico, some patterned paper from Studio Calico, and a heart of peace from Fancy Pants, and a puffy sticker from Blvd, another label, another sticker. And we had tried to make, or I had tried to make, like a volcano kind of explosion with this cauldron, but it didn't really work that well. I didn't want to make like a huge mess in my house, but it still did not work very well, so it just looks like a bunch of like spit up. But it was supposed to be like a magic potion. So it says, not so successful at potions class. Snape was not happy. Some more chipboard alphas and a card from Studio Calico, another 3x4 kind of divider page just to add some interest. This card's from Gossamer Blue. Use my tab punch and just with some paper, coordinating paper. On the back, this chipboard piece is also from Studio Calico. This stamp is really cool. It says official sorting hat results, date and witness by, so I just filled that out. Another wand card, so I just put it together with the photo to make a 4x6. Another little Potterhead stamp that says I got sorted, which is so cute. And I just wrote the sorting hat has spoken, and my mom made that hat. So awesome. This is kind of just like a filler page, essentially. I wanted to use this flare that says read. Eventually I'll fill this out to kind of talking about my love of Harry Potter and how eager I am for my girls to fall in love with Harry Potter as well. So I just can't really decide what to write there yet. So I'm just leaving it blank, and it looks good just as is too. So again, another bit of a filler. Use the rest of those red little sequins and some more stickers back to back, and just kind of filled it in with pattern paper. Another stamp that I just cut out. A lot of the stamping I did, I just stamped on white cardstock and trimmed it out to act as like an ephemera piece because there were so many like busy patterns happening. So month 8, flying lessons with daddy, no accidents. So my husband is actually like laying on the floor underneath here with his arms holding Adaline underneath this cape or robe, I guess, and holding her up there, and she did great, and I just love that picture so much. Month 9, we just did a bit of a train themed, so I made this t-shirt using my silhouette cameo. Got this brick paper from Michael's and just took Nora's train tracks and some suitcases and called it good. It's about this point that I'm getting really stuck for photo ideas, so I just kind of threw that together. And then I had this 3x4 card from Gossamer Blue that says happiness hit her like a train on a track, so I thought that was pretty perfect to go with the train photo. And this is another stamp from Purkey. Month 10, we did some wanted pictures, so I put her in like the closest outfit that we had to like a prison uniform, I guess, with the denim. I don't know, that's what my thinking was. And then I just printed these off at Staples. They were from Pinterest, so they had a whole bunch of different wanted posters. Just printed off about 10 or 12 of each, stuck them up on the wall, and took some photos. This is a acetate piece from Freckled Fawn, another circle sticker, and then I've been using this washi tape throughout the album as well. And again, I just loved those pictures so much that I included 2. This wanted card is from Studio Calico, and when I saw it, I knew I had to use it in my album, and I just love the way it turned out. So kind of like a monthly highlight card. It just says Adaline is wanted for being extremely smiley, happy, and squirmy. She's grown so much these last few months and loves crawling everywhere. She is a bit of a daredevil with climbing, but she is no Malfoy. So she's not that terrible. This is another bit of a filler. I just love I just wanted to include these awesome cards from Studio Calico. So did that. This is a card from Gossamer Blue, and I just added the puffy stars, and then always is a big phrase used in Harry Potter, and tiny word sticker, another stamp, and then ephemera from Fancy Pants. Month 11, using some tags from Fancy Pants, another paper clip, some more baker's twine. So just repeating the elements throughout the album, using these little circle stickers as well from Studio Calico. Another circle sticker, more chipboard. So here's Adaline in another shirt that I made. Gryffindor Quidditch team, Team Seeker. So, and then there's Nora in the background saying, with a sign that says Go Adaline. I just used my Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold and made a gold ball and then some glitter gold cardstock to make the wings of the snitch. And Erin, and it has some fishing line. So Erin's off to the side holding that up. So, because I'm not that talented that I can take a photo and hold it at the same time. And finally, we're at 1 year old, and I'm just so crushed, but happy that I don't have to take these monthly photos anymore. Because like I said, I was getting a little stuck on what to do. So I just took some tablecloths from the dollar store and made this banner using my silhouette. There's a font on the silhouette store called Lightning. There's actually two. Lightning is the one I used, and then there was one called Perry Potter, I think. That was more capital letters. So anyway, made the banner and then just used some Harry Potter stuff that I had on hand, like this mug and this cup of butterbeer, which is just, I just put root beer and whipped cream in there for her, and Nora enjoyed drinking it after. And then Tara made me these butterbeer macarons, which Adaline enjoyed eating one of. And so I just said, Hagrid baked some butterbeer macarons. Hopefully Tara doesn't mind being called Hagrid. And then in the Fancy Pants We Are Family ephemera pack, it said 365 days, and I thought that was pretty perfect, so I added that as well. And then lastly, this is another card from Studio Calico. Books are magic. Just added some puffy stars and called it good. I thought that was a good way to end the album. And then again on the back cover, I did the stamping as well. So that is it. This is probably the thinnest mini album I've ever made in my life, which is shocking. Like, it actually closes, even though the spine is a little bit messed up, but it's actually like the right size, which is amazing. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you do have any questions, please let me know. I will try to just list everything in the description box. But thanks so much for following me along and for all your interest in this album. It's unreal how many of you have contacted me to tell me that you wanted to see this. And I will have more album shares shortly. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye!